is your boredom expert. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing on exams. So this word taunts many students and even me. And yes, that's true. So now, let's go ahead with some facts, eh? Yes, exams. What is the meaning of exams? Exam is a method to test your knowledge on a particular topic. Wow, what a great meaning. No, I seriously mean it. Now, which Homo sapien creature created this term called exams? Yes, it was none other than Henry Finchel. Yes, he was the one who destroyed many childhood memories. Okay, let's forget that for a moment now. Now, he discovered this in 19th century. But if you take into consideration of Hindu mythology or a book named called Mahabharata, which was written around 2300 BC, it said that every warrior had to take a thing called pariksha, also known as exams. Now, by this we can clearly say that he was not the first one to do this or invent this term called exams. Now, you've come to this video for some criticizing content, right? So let's go. Now, let me introduce you to my friend. Hi guys, this is Amai's twin. So yes, I hope you like my speaking. Cool. Now, let me tell you what I'm going to be criticizing on. I'm going to be criticizing on exams. Dude, that's not it. Okay, you tell. Yeah, I'm going to tell. The next thing we always look forward to while we write our exams, which is marks. Dude, that's not right. See, I know what we're going to criticize on. What we're going to criticize is about the next thing we always look forward to, which is comparison. So, I hope you like my friend. Yes, he is a funny guy. Now, let's move ahead. So, what we're going to discuss on is about comparison. So, what I did was, I had a hypothesis that students feel bad when others or their friends score more marks than them in exam. And even I feel the same way. And yes, that's again a true point. Now, what I did was, I had a hypothesis. So, I had to prove it right. So, I went to Instagram and made a poll about it. Now, I asked them two questions. The first question was, do you feel bad when others score more marks than you? Second question, do you think that your friends feel bad when you score more marks than them? Now, here is the twist, right? So, if you want to participate in the future like this is my Instagram ID. Go follow and you'll be updated. Thank you. Now, let's go ahead. So then, I got to know the most shocking statement and the unpredictable statement that I never ever knew it will come, which is they don't feel sad at all. Yes, they don't feel sad at all. Now let me be even more precise. So, 35% of the people think and gave the answer as no and no. That means they don't feel sad at all whether others score more marks than them, and also they don't think their friends feel sad when they score more marks than them. And also 25% of the people said yes and yes, which means they feel sad when others score more marks than them, and they also think that their friends will feel sad when they score more marks than them. Now here, I hope you're watching this since it gives you a better explanation. Now since we know this, we can get to know that there are not all the people who say no and no. There are some people who feel sad. So even I am the part of the 25% of the people. So now let's go ahead about all the reasons of why you feel jealous or sad when others score more marks than you, or why you feel guilty when you score more marks and your friends might feel bad. Now, why do we feel sad? Yes, we feel sad because you might have put in your effort, but the other guy who has put in less effort has got more marks than you or has got the better fruit. And you're upset because of that, and you try to blame it to the supernatural power, or you try to be upset about your effort, like you might have studied up to your intelligence, but that's not what it brings you. So you're upset or ashamed of your effort. So that is why you become sad. Now, let's come to the second question, which is, do you feel bad when you score more marks than your friends? So, what the actual reason of why you feel is that your friend circle is like a tribe, and when you become a successful one or the person who scores most marks, you feel the guilt of isolation, and that is why you feel sad when you are the odd one out of that tribe. So now, let's see some ways of how you can prevent yourself from being sad when others score more marks than you in exam. Number 1, track your progress, not others. For example, if you get 6 out of 10 in your first test and now you get around 8 out of 10, that's an improvement and you need to be proud of yourself. Rather be thinking about a person who didn't study well but still got 10 out of 10.
Always be happy with whatever you have, taking in consideration of marks.
So now, I think this side of which feels sad when others score more marks than them in exam is solved or now beneficial. And remember, a single piece of paper cannot decide your future. Remember this. And as usual, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.